5,300 pounds, pretty much all the Nizzos. We've got a classic floor plan given a very modern sharp facelift here at this Winnebago 2500 front living travel trailer at Haylett RV of Coldwater, Michigan. Ideal for half-ton towability, zero carpet, excellent for traveling with full travel access. There's a lot of good things to be had here. I always like to start with the slide closed whenever, I think I forgot one time yesterday, but generally I try to start with the slide closed. And it's a little tight here, but you can do the sideways travel trailer two-step. You can slide right through here, do the boot scoot boogie, or a little bit of the butt scoot boogie against the table, and ba-bam! You're back here. You're in the hallway. You're getting to the fridge. You're getting to the storage, the bathroom, the bedroom. This is fully turtle-friendly. And I think what I like most about this one, it's just that it's different, you know? Like, you see a bunch of 25-foot rear livings, and point of fact, Winnebago builds one. It's just basically the backwards version of this floor plan, or it's the backwards version of that, however you want to think about it. But it's like a classic front living with a slide like this. You just don't find a lot of it today. And I like that they brought it back. Winnebago has that, like, their name brings up some classic feels, so it makes sense that they would have some classic features or floor plans, you know. Now you might notice if you're looking through that main entry door window there, that is a full viewing window, but it does have its own privacy shade just like everything else. Now on both sides of this theater seat, which I love the fact that this is here, actually 2 or 3 years ago, this was a suggestion I submitted to Winnebago. I said, instead of a jackknife, you guys need to have a theater seat up there so people can kick their feet up. And they made it happen, and that's what I like. They're really listening, and they're really trying to really bring what really matters to the market without sacrificing the integrity of their builds. Now, you've got household outlets on both sides. You've got USB plugs, but one of the things I like about these is they also have those handy little charging pads. And you see how it kicked my phone right on there. I'm not plugged into a building. That's just feeding off my little portable 12-volt battery. So that's something that is very mobile friendly. If you are off grid, and this camper does have roof solar prep that we'll see in a few minutes, it you know, it's an easy way to keep your phone charged up, you know. Now, they didn't want to put a big bulky overhead cabinet there because it would feel kind of intrusive and, you know, bonk your head a little bit. So they put handy little kind of convenience cabinets on each side above and below that theater seat. And in typical Winnebago fashion, they've just decked this thing out with just the biggest windows they could everywhere they could, especially on both sides of that sofa to get you some awesome, awesome airflow. Now, they all open for airflow, including the slide side windows, and they all have pleated shades for privacy. Another thing that's nice, I already mentioned it's carpetless, but even within the slide out, I mean, this is a completely carpetless camper. The countertop and the tabletop, they're also all a sealed edged press membrane material. And that's true even in the bathroom. I mean, this is a material premium trailer and a build premium trailer. Winnebago's not the least expensive trailer you could possibly consider owning, but it is potentially one of the best you could consider owning it in that regard. Notice how they're also giving you doors for easy access, dinette storage, and that TV right there directly across from your theater seating so that you can get some easy viewing. Now, they've even given it a little bit of a textured appearance on their ceiling panels here, and I love kind of moving around so you can see the light move on that. It looks like it has a grain to it, but it is just actually like a print on the ceiling paneling, but it looks excellent. The air vents, they can all turn and open or close individually, and on these Winnebagos, unless one slips through, like sometimes we'll sell out of these because they're very popular here at Haylett RV, and we'll have to just get whatever they have available at the time. But if we choose how we're building these, we put a larger 15,000 BTU air conditioner on these things every single chance we get. Actually, we tend to be pretty heavy-handed with our options in general here at Haylett RV, but especially on our Winnies. Now, the cabinetry, it's all pocket screwed, hardwood cabinet door frames, and I love that full backsplash there on the kitchen wall. From, you know, countertop to cabinet bottom, they've given you maximum coverage. We have plywood drawers down to the floor over here. Those are full extension drawers. Now, this odd peninsula-shaped countertop, they give you an access door on that side as well as below the sink, which would be perfect under the sink, by the way, for a wastebasket. So you know, you never lose out on an ounce of that storage access. Now, between the sealed counters, the undermounted stainless steel sinks, the sink cover, the rollaway drying rack, and the flush mount stovetop, you've got a pretty good chunk of storage space here, or pardon me, prep space. Easy reach appliance outlets right down there below the side. There's a set of USB plugs right below that stereo, by the way, which is an odd location, but actually it kind of works because as weird as it sounds, like you're looking at this and you're going, what am I going to do with those? Well, you know what? Phone shelf, bam, right there. It worked, like, it's weird, and I don't think they intended it to be that way. That doesn't mean it doesn't work well. Passing through here, we've got a huge hallway closet. The trick is, coming from my current angle, it's actually kind of hard to really do this thing justice. So let's pull a little David Blaine teleport maneuver. Now you notice on the right hand side, you've got extra hanging closet space in addition to what you'll find in the bedroom. But we've also got great dedicated pantry space, or dresser space, or a combination thereof, or linen space, or anything. I mean, it's so large, you could use it for just about whatever you wanted. Flipping ourselves around the other direction, you see we have a shower pan, not a big step-in travel trailer tub next to that nice adult-sized stainless steel sink. And a full shower surround paneling, including a radius track at the top, so people like me get that extra elbow room you're going to want and need. Now, this is a foot flush stool. Just enough, not like an excessive amount of legroom, but just enough. But that's also one of the reasons the camper is not longer than it necessarily had to be. And you can see more of that sealed edge countertop space there. And as we work our way up, you can actually see a double vanity, and you can apparently see my arm holding onto the bathroom door in the mirror. The camper's not level currently, and this door keeps wanting to fall on me, so I just kind of had to juggle it a little bit. We do have a little accordion wall there for rear bedroom privacy, but privacy is something a rear bedroom organically does very, very well. TV hookups on the ceiling, by the way. This is set for a ceiling mount bedroom TV that faces your head, which is kind of cool because sort of like the theater seats, it's a no-neck wrecker entertainment center, even back here in the bedroom. And that is a 60 by 80 true queen, not a camp queen. Now, this is a classic design, and I was saying how it does privacy very well. Because this bedroom is further away from the foot traffic of the campground if you are at a campground. So it's going to be quieter, a little more peaceful in here. Both sides of the bed have hanging closets, rear wall window, and dual XL side windows. You may see that second entry door peeking in over here. You could use it for travel and access, you just don't have to. It's really just a convenience door, but frankly, you could just leave it dead bolted most of the time. It's primarily there for fire code. Both sides of the bed have some household outlets, a couple of USB plugs there. And right below the bed, I can reach down here with just one hand, not the best camera work, but you can see easy lift plywood deck storage with a separated pass-through and under bed compartment. And just to give you an idea, I grabbed the propane tank cover to throw down in there to show you that, yeah, you really can put some big stuff down in that big chest. Interestingly, a lot of manufacturers will give you, like, here's the exterior, now pick your fabrics. Winnebago's like the exact opposite. You get that interior that we just saw, at least at the time of this filming. It's possible that'll change as this footage ages, but right now, that's called the Pearl interior, and that's what you get. But you have 3 different exterior options, and they all have the same beautiful T60 high gloss diesel pusher gel coat skin here. That's literally, that's not just the name I give it, that is the same skin that you find on things like diesel pushers at Winnebago or Integra Coach or whoever, you know. It has a mirror-like reflectivity. The skin itself is as thick as a sheet of Luan, so the entire RV has like an awesome suit of armor. Excellent if you live in hail country because it is going to be deflective and the skin is reflective, and it is serviceable. God forbid a tree scrapes it or something like that, it can be worked on. Power awning, power tongue jack, that stuff's kind of like a dime a dozen. You see how all the windows open for airflow, and they are very heavily tinted. Also, all of these that you'll find here at Haylett RV have an enclosed heated belly. And another thing that we like to do is add their weather package to all of these minis. So in addition to a heated enclosed belly, you have a double layer of radiant foil in the belly, a layer that wraps up the rear wall, along the roof, and down the nose to help keep this thing very comfortable. These are awesome. I mean, good extended season campers, but awesome hot climate campers, especially when we put that bigger AC on there. Now, because this is a rear bedroom and kind of a middle bathroom, they couldn't shove all the hookups dead against the back of the camper, but you see how they're right there, the black flush, the electrical, the water, all that stuff. That's where the bathroom is located, right above the wheel wells, with your separate cable and satellite hookups back here next to the full pass-through. So they're still pretty much in the rear corner. I think that qualifies. It gets the job done. Now if we take a look at those taillights, you can see the white elements in them. These have reverse travel lighting, which is great whether you have a spotter or if you do decide to utilize that Voyager backup camera prep there. That is the kind of thing that we can easily handle for you here at Haylett RV of Coldwater, Michigan. Now, I mentioned pass-through storage, but before we get there, we've got a pretty good patio awning to take a peek at. They did a great job on the awning of this one. Winnebago's actually good for that. They're very good about maximum size awnings. Because if you notice, that baggage door kind of prevents the awning from going back any further, and the curvature of the nose prevents it from going forward any farther. But both entry doors, the side bedroom window, they're all covered. They did a really good job here. Now, they also did a good job of making sure you still have a pass-through storage cavity. A lot of times, with most manufacturers, when you get away from a front bed, you will tend to lose the pass-through compartment, but you can see that they did a good job maintaining that here. Obviously, our power cord and a couple other things are in there. Now, when you get a hold of one of these, you can feel how it is, you know, a full thickness lamination, so there's not going to be like a thermal gap. What I mean by that is the, come on, slam latches. You gotta be difficult, huh? Like me in the morning, you gotta be a little difficult. You gotta show me up on camera, whatever. Slam latches, in theory, unless you smash them, smash latches. Ooh, I like that name, smash latches. With magnet catches, obviously, but what was I getting at? I don't even remember. Pass-through storage, something or other, doesn't matter. Enclosed hinges, full thickness baggage doors, thermal barrier, that's what I was talking about. Sorry, saw something shiny. So, if you're sleeping right here, and you're losing your heating or cooling through that baggage door, you ain't gonna sleep good at night, but you won't have that problem here in this Winnie. And again, big size windows in the bedrooms, always good about that. Awning, they've got that light that runs along the base there, and especially against that T60 gel coat fiberglass, it really shines up nicely. They're using the aluminum plank steps here for a couple reasons. They're sturdy, they don't tend to have corrosion issues, and they're not slippery. And you can see them at night. Now, very similar to like the Jayco RVs here, above these aluminum wheels, you've got a galvanized steel wheel well, so it's kind of acting like a little bit of a blowout shield. Understand, I hope you never have to enjoy the benefit of that feature, but you got it there if you need it. And outside TV hookups, should you be so inclined. Both of our entry doors are anti-slam. I like how they treat both doors pretty much the same also. And you've got that larger handle here for easy coming and going. Now you might have noticed earlier, if you spotted down here below the skirt line, right in front of those steps, there is a gas grill quick connect. So whether you've got a outside RVQ grill or a Blackstone griddle or something like that, you got an awesome place to cook up some grub before you hop on the roof to do some routine maintenance. Before I do that though, whoop, wrong way, idiot. I got one hand on the camera, one hand on the button. I just want to kind of show you how quickly these move. Different awnings move at different speeds. Winnebago's still one of those few manufacturers, kind of like Rockwood does this. They pay a little bit more money for a little bit better motors in their fixtures so that you're spending more time camping and less time doing what I just did. Now up top here we've got ourselves a fully walkable roof, a 3/8 roof deck, 16-inch on center, galvanized steel roof trusses, which I like those because they're light like aluminum but strong like wood. A lot of people don't realize wood trusses are actually very, very strong. They're a very good system, but these are lighter weight. This is made to be a lightweight trailer. Other than that, it does have an all aluminum skeleton with 5/8 tongue and groove plywood floor decking. Now this is neat. This is a recent addition, which is why I wanted to get up here. These are all now roof solar prepped. So if you do choose to do some off-grid camping, you're not relegated to just a portable solar suitcase. You can actually go nuts up here with this big blank canvas and hook up a whole bunch of panels should you be so inclined. And that's kind of why we carry all these different things. And that's why I even get up on the roofs of them here at Haylett RV. I hope you appreciate the extra effort there and the, you know, calculated risk of climbing on all these roofs. I'm sure eventually one day I'll fall and that won't be fun. But until then, you're going to get some awesome bonus footage here at Haylett RV. So if you appreciate the links that we go to, give our team a call, because we only do everything, almost everything. We don't do hidden dealer fees, but we do everything else. So take care, stay safe, have fun, and happy camping, everyone.